Welcome back to another episode of GL Rustic Design. Today's video is going to be a short video on how I built the storage benches for a kitchen table, breakfast nook kind of area. So the first steps is, which I'll link all the measurements in the description below, but I started pocket holes on all of the sides and along for the top. And each side was 3 foot and the back bench was 8 foot. Like I said, all the measurements will be linked below. I'll put pocket holes in all of these boards running along the side, and then also I connected those. And then to do the trim for the whole outside of the box, pretty much it's all the same concept. So just 2 pocket holes in each side. And then once you connect those, you just use 1 1/4" screws to hold those to the pieces that you originally cut on the front, and these will sit inside of the storage bench, as you'll see in the picture in the end. While I have a second, I just want to say thank you to the ones who have liked and subscribed to my channel. I have more content coming, so for the ones who have not, please like and subscribe. Moving on to the next piece, so I used pocket holes here as well to connect the sides of the storage benches to the front and the back. I connected 1 to each side, 2 pocket holes, and I later came back and put 2, 2.5, 3-inch screws. I think I used 2.5-inch screws to hold these together. Here is just the bottom of the storage bench. Just more pocket holes here to hold this on the front and the back, and the left and the right side. As you can see in the storage bench itself, you have the 2 sides. I lined all these up to make sure that everything comes square, and then I zip those pocket holes in. And then, like I said, make sure there's no gaps or anything, which this will be the same. I used 1x8s and 1x10s. So the store I usually get my stuff from had run out of 1x8s. So I carried over 1x10s. But here you see the bottom, and then I'll sit the whichever you call it, the front or the back, on pocket holes here to hold these on. Then the step after this is to come back and put the 2.5-inch screws, and make sure once you get this connected, when you're putting the screws in to hold the front and the back on, that you use the bit that hollows out the hole for the head of the screw, as you see me doing here, which I will link all that in the description below. So I forgot what it's actually called, but just so that you know, so that you don't split the end of the woods when the screw head goes in. And all this will be covered up with the trim that you put on the outside. Like I said, the trim on the outside is the same concept as the trim on the sides. Once again, all the measurements are linked below. Here I'm just kind of sliding in some support pieces. I used 1 for the 3-foot storage benches, and then I used 4 for the 8-foot storage bench. Just to have just a little bit added support under the actual top itself. And this was, so I knew that the trim would only cover up so much, so I used 1 2.5-inch screw and then pocket holes on the inside. I hope you enjoyed this short video. Like I said, there's more to come. Thank you.